Every time we step in the booth, the truth, every word living proof. The truth, deep down in Kevy Kev. The truth, y'all know how we do, man. The truth, the truth, the truth. Facts.
Hello? Yo, hello? Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna be there in about 10 minutes. Who this? Quit playing around, dog. You got the drugs? Don't mess with.
Oh, he hung up.
Welcome back. Truth is True podcast, y'all. So
Truth is true. We back at this thing. What's up?
I got a thought, man. Fellas. I need everybody in the room to just feel me, walk with me on the thought, right? So we looking at Ben Simmons. We are most of us in the room are Sixers fans, right? Damn. I'm the only Sixers fan in the room.
No, you're not the only one. I was just seeing what they was gonna say. Yeah, I'm a Sixers fan because I'm from Philly, but I'm a LeBron James fan, man. Till he leave. Hey, when Brown leaves, then I'm 100 in on the Sixers. I'm still with the Sixers. I'm 100, but I got my one foot out the door and shit. I'm like one league in Los Angeles.
So my question as a Sixers fan for as long as this guy is on our team, because I don't know if he's leaving or not. My question is, do we think that he could actually first of all, do you think he got the potential to be as good by the end of his career as good as a player like Magic?
No.
And
that's one no.
So that's one no. What about anybody else?
No.
No.
That's two no's.
No.
Hey, what's up?
No.
That's three no's.
What you
so
think,
he
bro?
don't have the potential to be.
What's your answer?
My answer would be, I believe he do have the potential.
He do have the potential.
And here's why.
He has the potential.
But that's what the question was at
I
first.
just said, well,
do we have the potential?
Okay,
to be as good as Magic Johnson?
I think he does have the potential, but
by the end of his career.
By the end, I think he has the potential, but I don't see him doing it. I don't think he got the backbone.
So you don't think he got the potential at all, do you, Ant?
I mean, they both tall and they can move at the point.
Now again, because you got to qualify it as saying, all right, he already got 5 years in, right? How Ben Simmons been in the league, 5 years?
Yeah.
So the potential still might be there, but through 5 years, I can understand y'all saying no.
Because Magic was motherfucking Magic in year one. That motherfucker came in on some other shit. So
that shit.
Ben in year 5 and he still ain't on some other shit. He can be, but we say that every year about the nigga.
So that's
his potential.
As a Sixers fan, and as a Sixers fan, I really gotta believe since he here that there's still some growth. Right. And so with the growth, everybody see the same thing. He got to start shooting shots.
Yeah, that's fact.
So if he start, which we say this every year, and it's like redundant at this point.
Every fucking year.
But if he start actually shooting the shots, I think he can be a Magic type player.
He can. I think he can be better because I feel like he's more athletic.
Ain't that the frustrating part? Now, as a Sixers fan, the one in the room that qualifies as a Sixers fan. I feel like that's the worst part about him.
Pretty passing, but he can get 10. He can average 10. I think he can average 10 assists. You know what I'm saying? On some Magic shit, he can average double figure assists easily, easily because he can pass. His shit ain't pretty like Magic, but it get there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty, but he get the job done. But that's the problem with me that I don't see. I don't think he got that heart or that. I don't know. He don't have that dog.
You gotta think.
Magic was a
dog.
dog.
Nigga come up fast break. Some nigga little
and stop
and then spot past that shit. Magic ain't doing that type of
Magic
shit.
no, I'm going at you with a full head of steam, and then I'm gonna do some old freak shit and throw a behind the neck pass, and I'm gonna make sure I get an assist on this play or a layup. Ben Simmons come up, fast break 2-on-1. Hold on, slow it down, yo. Let's pull it back out.
And second guess all this.
Here
shit,
you go.
Bro.
Here you go, Richardson. Here you go, Richardson. Here you go, JJ Redick. Here you go.
So So we just gonna say that it's y'all talking heart there. Y'all talking heart.
That plays a major role in
Y'all talking heart.
Hell yeah.
He just
that's
ain't tough enough.
That's the part. Yeah. With me, that's what I'm talking heart. He got the potential.
So if he ain't got the mentality, and as a Sixer fan, I would say, well, if you ain't got that mentality, and my favorite Sixer player of all time was Iverson, that means you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta go. I don't want you.
And how about this?
Not you gotta go, but
you can't be on my team if you're gonna be my point guard and ain't got no heart.
We can't put you in that position of that ball.
Yeah.
Eric Snow had heart. Eric Snow had heart. Eric Snow shot the ball.
I'll say Ben Simmons.
Eric Snow, the bummiest nigga I ever met at point guard.
With the
had heart.
With Ben Simmons' lack of heart and like whatever you want to call it, lack of dog mentality, I feel like bless you, he might have to be like a number 3 guy, like your third best player than your second, because like
you can't put him at number 1.
You need your second best player to be a dog like you, man. Like,
but there is no other.
If you're gonna be a championship roster,
but there is no other position he can play. He can't
I
play
feel
the 4. He can't play the 4.
Bro,
not in this NBA.
I personally think he can't because 3s can shoot the ball or 4. The stretch for all power forwards at this point can shoot that shit nowadays. Like. It's rare that they can't like Trash Harrell can't shoot it. He can't
play the center in this game.
He has to be a point guard. That's what I'm saying. But he has to be not your second best player. He got to be a pure point guard. He can't be your second best player. That's what I'm saying. Like he would need a Joel Embiid and like a shooting guard that can score the rock, like that could do his thing. Like he can't be your second option. Like all right, Joel ain't got it. Come on, Ben. He can't. That ain't him. He could just be the pure point guard of a team. Like I think at this point. He don't want to shoot, so you really just need him to be your pure point guard, like a Rondo. You feel me? Like your Rondo type. That's the type. That's how he play. You need him to be your Rondo and shit. Just run the offense. Score when it's there.
So back to the statement of, or I guess the question is, under Doc Rivers, can this? Because this is where we at now.
Doc gonna know what
as a Sixer fan, this is where I'm at now. This is where we at. We these are our 2 stars. We got this point guard that won't shoot. We got this big man, and we got now these shooters around him. Mm-hmm. Now, only thing we really want from Ben Simmons as a Sixers fan is to just play the point and play the fuck out of defense. Yep. I don't want you to do nothing else.
Fast breaks. Run the floor.
Get the rebound. Yep. Go coast to coast. Push it. Find your shooters. Yep. This is his offense. Yep. So, here's my potential question again. Maybe not Magic because Magic can dominate on offense.
Facts.
But as a potential, y'all, where do we see Ben Simmons with this system that's look like it's being built around him?
Rondo.
You say Rondo?
Because Rondo a Hall of Fame player.
You think so?
Rondo gonna make the Hall. He won a championship in 2 with the Lakers in the Boston Celtics.
We got to pull up some Rondo stats because we talking Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, you got to pull up stats now,
bro.
You got to pull up stats on Hall of Fame.
Yo, listen.
I'll say this. No, look.
I understand eye test. I'm with y'all on eye test.
No, I'm gonna say this. No, look. No. Because I'm all right. No, I'm gonna say this. I probably spoke a little.
He ain't got the stats.
I'll say this. No. This is what I was going to say. Because I'll say this. I'll say this. Maybe not yet, right? Maybe not yet. Hall of Fame. Maybe not yet. But I'll say no, because it was a debate. It was a discussion, right? It was like if Rondo wins the championship, if he was to go to the Clippers this year,
my man,
what would he
some
be?
Rondo stats.
Would he have been?
He got Rondo.
A Hall of
I'm sorry, bro.
Or
I got you.
So, I ain't gonna say he Hall of Famer yet.
Rondo stats. And we're not just gonna go straight points.
He led the league in assists for sure, and steals.
Well, we got to push him over. All right. This is rebounds, right? Total rebounds.
But did Robert Horry make the Hall of Fame?
They put Jerry West in the Hall
of Fame. His numbers was crazy.
Look, now I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this. His average career in assists.
Real shit, bro. His numbers is crazy.
His average career in assists is 8.3. That's a good average.
That's a great average.
That's a damn good average in the NBA. 8.3. What's this? 11.1.
He got steal. He led the league in steals before he led the league in assists.
I didn't even know he played for Sacramento. This dude was everywhere.
It didn't last long. He played for Sacramento. Then I think he went to Dallas. Then Not Memphis.
All right, his average steals is 1.7.
I feel like
It is.
That's not bad. Average steals is 1.7. It's not bad. But this is where the Hall of Fame is not going to be okay.
But Robert Horry made the Hall of Fame, didn't he?
He didn't.
He didn't. Okay, so that's why
That's just
you can say this is why you can say Rondo wouldn't be in it right now.
His overall points as a point guard in his career is 10.2.
I can get it. So look,
Now,
they ain't even the topic though.
But
yeah, let's get to the topic.
Right. Talking about Ben Simmons, right?
Right.
And you raised you said that Rondo is possibly a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And I'm saying Ben Simmons averaged more points than Rondo.
But Ben Simmons still ain't Rondo.
But his rebounds are higher than Rondo.
He's 7 feet tall. He better be.
His assists is more than 8.2.
I mean, cause he's more usage player than Rondo is too.
So we got.
And Rondo had a longer career.
So we got qualifiers for every stat, right? This is what you know. You qualifying Ben Simmons.
No, I would listen. You just asked the question of where do we see him? Who do we see him?
Rondo.
I said Rondo.
And then I said he's better than Rondo, so it has to be a better player.
Like who?
I mean,
who you think?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
I think Rondo.
And then we don't see a better point guard in history than Rondo to compare him to Ben Simmons.
To Ben?
What? Hold on. Oh, you trying to compare Rondo to Ben?
I'm not. I just asked. I said, because of Ben Simmons, what he come into the league,
his style of basketball.
Come into the league as, and the style was supposed to be compatible to LeBron James.
Far from it.
And it was supposed to be compatible to Magic Johnson.
Far from it.
So I can go with y'all and say he's not touching those guys.
So now we
so
gotta
the next
come
question is who comes next? And he said Rondo.
And only this can I say why I said Rondo?
I don't know why, because his stats.
Like who else we gonna say? John Wall? Like who else we gonna say? John Wall? No. But then again, we can say John Wall. Bigger for their point guard position, athletic, good defenders. Always first tier defenders on defense. Not the greatest shooters.
What I'm talking about. Yeah.
Not the greatest shooters. But I feel like we can't say Wall because Wall is a dog. Wall, at the end of games, Wall like, fuck that. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to go score. Ben Simmons ain't doing that. Like, Ben Simmons not trying to go get you buckets when they matter, when the game on the line, and it's crunch time. Ben Simmons his mentality not going to say, fuck that, I'm taking over because ain't nobody else scoring. Ben Simmons going to keep passing the ball to niggas named Josh Richardson, and there's no disrespect to Josh Richardson, but he going to keep passing.
So who can you really compare him to?
That's what I said, Rondo, but I feel like Rondo more of a dog.
That's the question. Now we talking career numbers. So back to career numbers.
Same type of game.
His assists is
I'm not even saying they had the same game. I'm just saying
8 assists a game.
Rondo is the floor general.
16 points a game.
I see Ben Simmons being the floor general. That's all I'm saying. I don't see because he is a floor general. I don't because he's not the nigga that's gonna go get you buckets. He's not the nigga that's gonna say fuck that. My teammates suck tonight. I'm getting buckets. He never gonna be that. He the nigga that's gonna say, yo, did we just watch the shit where LeBron James was guarding this nigga? Yo, Brian James was in the paint. Bro, this nigga Ben Simmons is at the 3-point line and Brian is down here, bro. Yo, Brian is down here, bro. That shit was the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in NBA history. I just seen it on my Instagram the other day. And everybody was like, yo, that's major disrespect. Niggas like, man, I go 0 for 50. I go 0 for 50 before I let a nigga disrespect me like that.
Okay, bro. Okay. Now, this is a better comparison.
Jason Kidd.
His numbers, tell the world what his numbers is. And then I'll tell you Ben Simmons' numbers.
I like this comparison. Hold on, okay. I'm going to say the numbers. So, career averages, he averaged 12.6 points a game. What is that, rebounds?
Total rebounds a game.
Okay, total rebounds per game, 6.3. And 8.7 assists per game. That's over his career. Now, look real quick before you go. But at the end of his career, I mean, and we're not saying, because it's still earlier in his career. So, maybe this is a great comparison. Because he could not shoot. Jason Kidd couldn't shoot at all in the beginning of his career. And then he became a good knockdown 3-point shooter. So go ahead, I got you.
Now compared to the stats that he just said, he said Jason Kidd is averaging over his career. He averaged 12.6. Ben averaged 14.6. So he got him in the points. Total rebounds. Jason Kidd total rebounds coming from the point guard position at a 6'8" point guard. Now Jason
Damn,
Kidd.
Jason Kidd was 6'8"?
6'8" point guard. This was Jason Kidd. Was he not?
Jason Kidd's not 6'8".
I was about to say,
What
bro,
was
I
it?
feel like
What
Jason
was it?
Kidd was like
my
6'4".
height, 6'3", 6'4". Well, I ain't 6'3".
Look, it should be.
It should be on here.
Jason
It's
Kidd
on
was
here.
6'8",
Oh,
bro.
he's 6'4".
Yeah,
That's a
6'4",
lie.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lie. Fact check.
Say, yeah.
Fact check.
We all would have done
I was
that.
gonna say what? Jason Kidd was that motherfucking
Fact
dude.
check.
Jason Kidd was not Brown
That's
height.
like better Magic almost. Like,
Yeah,
you say, like,
yeah. You're right. No, that's a lie. All right. Double D was definitely off.
Capping.
But the best comparison to Ben Simmons would be him.
No, I like
He's
that
just
comparison.
shorter.
I like
He's
that
a little
comparison.
shorter, and so that's why I guess his rebounding wouldn't be as high. But Ben Simmons' rebounding was 8.3 as an average so far in his career. 8.3.
Okay, that's a good
and his
comparison.
assist is also 8.6. So
That's a good
compared to
comparison.
Jason Kidd's, which was 8.7. And Jason Kidd, when he first came out, was not the shooter.
No, he wasn't.
He was not.
He
Now he wasn't.
No,
not,
at the
he
end of
wasn't
his career,
afraid
though.
to shoot.
At the end of his career, he started knocking that shit. Then he became a
Started
solid.
That's
he
how
became
they
a
won the
solid shooter.
championship
Facts.
with
the Mavericks, Dallas.
Because and so this comparison to me is like I can see the higher, what you call it, the ladder, his ceiling.
Yeah.
His ceiling would be on a Jason Kidd
But
type of time.
But damn.
And he's taller.
I'm going to keep, so you
so
know
he
what?
would be much better if he just fucking shoot.
That's the
He
part.
would be better.
But look.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
But that's the potential, right? That's not like what's going on now. That's like
Jay was
later
before
down
his
the
time.
line. You
Jason
know what I'm
Kidd was
saying?
before his time. Because remember, he was in that system with that Nash and them system too at one point. Like he was
with
before
Phoenix.
his time.
But what I'm saying is for Ben Simmons, I'm saying even putting Ben Simmons on his level, Ben Simmons got to still get better.
Oh, for sure. No, I'm not saying he don't have to. I'm just
Because their
talking about
games is different. You know what I'm
his
saying?
ceiling. Because the question was at first, can we see
Potential
his
to be
potential
Magic.
to be Magic?
Okay.
And we all say no.
So we say Jason Kidd. That's a good
So now his ceiling now,
Jason
because it's
Kidd.
not Magic or Brian.
Jason Kidd.
So now his ceiling has to be next level under
That makes sense.
Jason Kidd over Rondo.
And Jason Kidd's a Hall of Famer.
Over Rondo.
He a Hall of Famer.
And so that is a big deal for us to remain like if his ceiling can be Jason Kidd's with us.
But you still need two players that's better than him. With that said, because Jason Kidd still had, when he won that championship with Dallas, he had Dirk, he had Josh Howard, he had Jerry Stackhouse. Like all them dudes was scoring the ball. Like they had a deep team over there. I ain't about to name the
But
whole
it's
team,
never a
but
point
they had a
guard.
deep team.
It's never a point guard except for
Magic
Thomas,
and Magic
Isaiah
Johnson.
Thomas and Magic Johnson
And LeBron James.
Well, he wasn't point guard
But he
throughout
was
his career.
this year. He was the point guard.
Well, you know that throughout his career, we can't call him a point guard.
But he led his every team he been on. He led them in assists,
But
bro.
he
He
still
was
had
the
point
floor
guards.
general.
He had point guards with Kyrie.
Who
Kyrie,
else? Who else?
Kyrie was his point
Who
guard.
else?
Who was the white boy that she had? Who was the white boy? He had a bunch of Chalmers. All them other guys. I'm not saying they was better than him.
Let's
but
look
they
at-
was his point guards.
No, they played. They
played
came
point
out.
guard.
You know, basketball can be positionless. Where you just put people in place. But Brian led all of his teams in assists every year. Brian led his team in basketball usage. The person who has the ball in his hand.
But this was the
Chalmers
first year.
will be on the
This
court.
was the first year
he was
played.
labeled point guard.
Labeled.
For sure. But with all his teams, he been the point guard, honestly. He was just labeled it this year. He started position point guard. All his teams, you could kind of say he was the point guard, though. It was just a position thing, like in a size thing. But Chalmers was off the ball with LeBron James. LeBron James was setting Chalmers up for open threes, as well as Kyrie Irving. Like LeBron James led them. Kyrie was off the ball. Like,
but we just got to go because again, we Ben Simmons has been point guard all the way through, except for last season.
he was the four last
except
year.
for last season, and that was probably his worst season of all time in his career. Last season, like because he that shit did not work. It didn't work. I'm just saying, as a Sixers fan, as the only goddamn Sixers fan on the table, on the panel.
Sure, I just said I'm a Sixers fan. I can tell you everything the Sixers just did. I can tell you every move they make all the time.
You said you half
I can
foot
tell you
in, half foot out.
No, I was just fooling. I said
Okay.
1 foot in LA. I was just listen. I'm a LeBron fan. I've been with Bron since St. Vincent, St. Mary. We know that, man. Come on, man. We know that. We know that. I was with AI all the way through when he went to Denver. Then he went to fucking the Detroit Pistons. Then he went to the Memphis Grizzlies. Like, come on, man, niggas. Then he came back to the Sixers on one leg. Like, come on, man. I do this. When I fuck with you like that from day one, I'ma follow you through your whole career. It's the same thing with Bron. On Bron and AI. That's all it is. But I'm Sixers all day. It's a Philly thing.
I'm just looking at it, man, and only way it's gonna work is if he played a point and he reached that ceiling of at least a Jason Kidd.
So you think he got to play the point too?
He got to play the point. Well,
facts. He can't play no other position in this league. He can't. He can't.
That's it.
Because that's
talents. His
I
talents
feel like
is a point guard.
I feel like the only positions in the league where you can't play. I mean, where you can't be a great shooter nowadays in today's NBA is point guard or center. And I feel like it's slim for centers because the centers is all becoming shooters too nowadays on some real shit. So like the one point guard you actually do have leeway to not be able to shoot the basketball is point guard nowadays. Because at point guard, you could just run the offense and shit like that. And it would be an advantage for Ben Simmons because he's bigger than the rest of the point guard.
And that's the reason why players like Dame and players like Jamal Murray and players like Kyrie, like those John Wall when he
Luka
Doncic.
Healthy,
because Luka he actually played a point. I mean, I know he played a point,
he's
but
the point guard.
He is the point guard.
He's the point guard.
I didn't know he was
Luka
the actual
Doncic
point guard.
I
thought he was a 2 guard.
6'8" point guard.
I thought he was a 2 guard. Well, Luka Doncic, like this is why those players flourish.
Trae Young.
This is why they flourish in this NBA, like without having to play no defense. Like
James Harden when they put him at the
they
one.
can score. They give up 30. They can give you 30 plus.
Facts.
And this is why they flourish in this NBA, in my opinion. What y'all think about that?
No, I
the
agree
point
with
guards in this NBA.
I agree with you. But even with them, they can shoot the damn ball. I feel like Ben Simmons is the only one that can shoot. Like, this is a shooting ass league at this point, man. Like,
and it's not gonna be right, bro. It's not gonna be right for him. It won't work if you don't give them no work. And all you doing is guarding their point guard.
It ain't gonna work. You a liability.
You a liability, dog.
I don't give a fuck how much defense you play. You're not
stopping them niggas from
a
scoring
liability.
30 a night. You're
that's
not.
facts. You're not, bro. You're not.
And that's the problem
You're
with
not.
this.
You a liability, bro.
That's a problem.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. He too big, right? I'm sorry. Like, you gotta put his big ass on the block or some shit like that and be like, all right, you know what? We gonna run some plays we gonna run some pick and rolls and get you with a mismatch. Hey, Ben Simmons, you don't wanna shoot the basketball? All right, you gotta get a post-up game. Like, he don't even have that. Like, you just big as shit, bro. You got niggas, you 6'10", and you got a 6'1" guard on you, because you the point guard, bringing the rock up. You got a 6'1" nigga on you, and you 6'10", and you can't put him on the block and bully him. Come on, man. That's basketball 101.
And this is why they say it can't work without shooters on the Sixers, because Embiid, that's his spot. You can't take his spot, Ben Simmons, at the point guard position.
You can't.
You can't. If you was a 4, it could work better.
And
but
look,
you're not the 4.
And I'll say this. Even I think it could work on the strength, right? That Embiid can go inside out.
He can.
Right? But they get mad at him when he's shooting too much.
And
but it ain't his
I
fault.
don't want him out there.
But I'll say this. It can work. If Ben Simmons was better, if he had a better post-up game, it could work. Because sometimes you could put Ben Simmons out there on the perimeter as a decoy.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You throw it down to Ben Simmons and let him work, and you know that's a consistent bucket.
Reason why it don't work, like you said, because you don't have a post-up. And so this is why now he's in a dunker position. But this is what I'm saying. This is what the mentality is moving forward with Doc Rivers. I'm telling you, we got Doc Rivers. We got Sam Cassell, championship player. Point guard, championship player.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking put that nigga to work.
Yeah, that's fact.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I as a Sixers fan, I feel great about it. Because the coaches we got a coach that was a nigga that will fucking cuss out every player on his team. Right. They hated him because he cussed niggas out.
Right.
I forgot what team he was on, but I remember him because we used to play against him.
You talking about his playing days, right?
No, not Cassell. It's some white boy on our staff. We just picked him up from another team. I forget the team. I'm looking at his face in my head. He was a coach, and he was a tough coach.
He assistant coach?
Tough ass, one of our assistant coaches. is this dude was one of them guys who they said that his players they thought he was too harsh on him. You know, this the new soft ass NBA. You know, niggas is sleepy.
Dan Burke.
Niggas is sleepy on the NBA. That guy,
Dan
light
Burke
bulb.
or Dave Georger.
That guy, Gerger. I think he's close to Detroit or somebody. I don't know who he coached, but Atlanta, somebody. But he's a tough ass minded coach.
We got Popeye Jones.
He busting niggas ass, and we got Jameer Nelson, another point guard.
Jameer Nelson.
Jameer Nelson is on our coaching staff.
Ooh,
another point guard. I just found that out because I heard him talking about Jameer, but I was like, I ain't know if he was a coach, and I just heard him talking about him.
I ain't know
He's
that.
on our coaching staff. We got 3 point guards on our coaching staff: Doc, Jameer, and Sam Cassell. Top flight point guards in this league.
Facts.
So Ben Simmons is gonna get his ass in line, bro.
You got to. And all them dudes can shoot the basketball and they playing days.
Man,
At the point guard
happy.
position.
As a Sixer fan, bro, I look like at least we are going to get in that top 4 spot. I can almost guarantee it. I bet any nigga anything that this year we're going to get back to the year when we had all them 3-point shooters, bro.
Oh yeah, Bellinelli and JJ Redick
because
and
of
all
our
them.
coaching staff. I'm telling you, I seen Doc, dog. I didn't watch them. Sam Cassell is a nigga everybody respecting.
Let me ask y'all this.
I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped, Nair. Yeah.
Who's the competition?
You ain't hyped.
And what, the East?
You guys call break.
As far as
Break, go ahead, do the
topic
thing.
of discussion.
Do a break. We ain't breaking. You can break.
All that shit.
Who say that again?
Shooters and all that shit.
You mean competition as far as teams in the Eastern Conference?
Yes,
Not on
yes.
sports.
Shit, you still got the same teams. Milwaukee,
Boston, Milwaukee.
Go ahead, you can
you
break.
still got
Miami.
Toronto,
Toronto.
Miami.
What you want, boss?
Who else? I feel like somebody else just got better in the East too.
Use my phone and watch Slate or something.
Atlanta got a little better. Then you got Washington getting John Wall back. They still got Bradley Beal. You see how they I don't love them. But you still got the main teams, the top teams you just named. Toronto, Boston, Miami.
Sixers gonna be top
You know what
4.
I'm saying? The Sixers in that bunch
Sixers
as
gonna be
well.
top 4. I guarantee it, brother.
And
I
since-
guarantee it.
since we
culture shift is something
I
else
agree.
in the NBA.
Hey, since we on that though, because we had a comparison to get to. Since we was talking Ben Simmons, I got one for y'all. I mean, shit from the conversation, this sound like I think I know the direction everybody in the room gonna go. It's from the conversation. It was the topic, the comparison. Ben Simmons or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Giannis. There's no fucking comparison. Come on.
Ben Simmons every day. Fuck out of here.
That's just you.
Who you like, Nush?
Look, I ain't even got no comment on that, dog.
Who you like,
I'm
Nuff?
not even going to go back and forth with you.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons.
it was the topic
That's
at one point.
That's no.
Ben
But
Simmons.
I'm gonna go Giannis.
Ben Simmons can dunk on Giannis' face.
I've
Shit.
seen him, listen, I seen it one time, but Giannis all day.
No, Giannis, yeah, Giannis
Nah,
got
of course
Giannis
we gonna-
work.
of
Gian-
course
Gian-
we gonna go
Giannis
Giannis.
work,
Why
man.
wouldn't we go with Giannis?
Yeah, like-
Giannis a 2-time MVP,
look,
defensive player of the year.
I'm a dick eater sometimes, but not this hard. Come on, not this hard. No, if you go Giannis, come on.
All right.
Everybody in the world gonna say Giannis.
Yeah.
Like even the Kardashian. Never mind. Even her gonna say Giannis. She might want Giannis. You know. Okay. I'm
Steve
sorry.
Nash or Jason Kidd?
I'll let y'all go, and I want to know y'all.
You
reasons.
go first, and I go
I want to
second.
know y'all reasons.
No, that right there, that's tough. That's tough right
Come
there.
on, Ant. You gotta step up on this one, baby.
No pressure.
Listen,
step
look,
up
no,
on this
no,
one,
it's not
baby.
even about stepping up. That's tough right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
they
tough.
all gonna
Like
be tough.
That's a tough one.
They all gonna be tough.
that last one wasn't tough. This
That was
one
weak.
is
He
tough.
just made that one up.
We put that on the
was
list.
on the list.
That was on the
Look,
list.
we need to kill ourselves for that
Put
one.
that on there.
That shouldn't even been
We
a
should
thought.
have killed ourselves.
I
for that
mean,
But
because
like,
it could be, because the
one.
potential, you know what I'm saying?
If we would
But
have questioned it in the potential,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
bro.
But even with still Giannis right now. Okay, yeah.
All right, look, Steve Nash and Jason Kidd.
Woo! Hall of Famers, 2 of
yes,
them.
sir. One is a champion, one is not.
One is a champion, and one might become one as a coach.
No, I don't see it. No, he might, because he gonna have a
I know,
long
but,
career.
but Nash was stupid though. He was crazy as shit.
He was.
Nash was probably the best player for that team, for that system.
He was
like,
perfect.
He was the one to
like,
make that system. Like J. Kidd played in it first.
Yep.
But Nash perfected.
That's why this a great.
I say he perfected that motherfucker.
I feel like Jason Kidd would have perfected it if he would stay long enough. But then again, I would say, because it was earlier in his career, he couldn't shoot as good as Nash. You feel me? But at the end of Kidd's career, he started knocking that shit down.
He did. Yeah,
so I feel like, but they would have had to keep him for a lot more years for him to perfect that system. That's the tough one.
Yeah, I'm borderline speechless on this one. I have like no opinion on this.
You want
to
think about it? Want me to go first?
Go for it.
This is a hard one, but I'm gonna go.
See?
Before I
Yo,
say,
it make you do that. Do that shit again.
Hold up.
It make you do that, yo. I swear to God.
Cause I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk too fast. Like, oh, the fuck up.
You got these niggas up here making fat boy sounds.
Fat nigga and shit.
What's the nigga name?
Do it one more time.
Rapper dude. What's the rapper dude that make
Niggas making E40 sounds and shit.
Like,
y'all niggas up here, Dougie Fresh and
Hey, yo. All right, fuck it, man. I'm gonna start this thing up. Yo, I'm gonna go.
You gonna hit me with the blasphemy?
Listen. No blasphemy.
See, you did it. That's another fat.
Look. Let me give y'all my mindset. I gotta give y'all a mindset because y'all stumped.
It is.
I'm going to give y'all a thought to start from.
That is.
I'm going to say Steve Nash. Why I'm going to say Steve Nash is because Steve Nash perfected a couple things that J. Kidd didn't early on, and throughout his career, he perfected it. It was perfection all the way through. Steve Nash, first of all, had the assist all the way. Jason Kidd, that's a match. That's even. They both was assistant. J. Kidd probably more because he averaged more, maybe 10 or 11 in his career. I'm not sure. No, we just saw it. J. Kidd only averaged 8 in his career. 8.7.
But let's look at Nash's career.
So if we pull up Nash's career stats real quick, and we'll check that out. But moving forward from the assist, right? Nash was a better scorer. Nash was a way better scorer.
Way better.
Nash on the pick and roll.
Way better.
On the pick and roll with Stoudemire.
You couldn't stop it.
My God.
It's either Nash going to score or he going to throw the lob.
Every time.
Yep.
And if he don't score, it's because he got fouled. Or Shaq probably hit a nigga with an elbow. Or Kobe, punched the nigga in the face. Yeah. You know how that go. But Nash and Stoudemire scored every time. That's why they was the most scored team in the league at one point.
Consistently.
So scoring, he got Jason Kidd on. Jason Kidd got him on assist.
Jason Kidd got him on defense too. He got him on defense.
We think we're going to look up the stats on the assist.
Nah, you got it? You got that?
The assist. Look up
Steve Nash career average.
Career stats.
Career average assist.
I believe Steve Nash got him on the floor general. Just for the system. Just for the system. I don't
know though.
For the system that Steve Nash run. Remember.
Kidd got him by 0.2.
Kidd got him on
rebounds, assists. Mm-hmm. He just got killed on points.
Okay, but I'm talking about for the system specifically. I'm keeping it in a system sense because Steve Nash in that system made him that system made him and this is the system. Mind y'all. This system is still running the NBA today. Steve Nash system
is not winning.
But it's not winning. It's still kicking ass. It's still kicking ass and putting up numbers.
It's scoring you points. It's like offensively, it's still the best offensive system in the league, but it's not winning you championships.
But you talking about a LeBron James system versus the NBA system.
What about Steve Kerr's system?
But this is I'm saying
this is the same system.
Yes, it is. It's the same system. It's not. It's different in the sense of
Steve Nash.
No, it's a difference in the sense of pushing every time.
Same thing with Nash.
But if you got two, but the difference, you know this, dog. If you got shooters, you don't have to always run the ball up and down. if you got shooters. So that's the difference with Golden State. They got the shooters to just set up offense. They don't have to score in 7 seconds. But Nash was the best point guard to run and gun in 7 seconds or less. That was his thing. That was the team's thing. And the NBA went to that system. And the NBA can't do what the Golden State Warriors. They try, but they not good at it.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, again, that's why it makes it a good topic to discuss or whatever. Cause the same thing. Cause I could play devil's advocate like with Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd has more career averages. I mean, he averages more career assists than Steve Nash. It's better of a floor general that Steve Nash may appear to be. Jason Kidd averaged more assists without having a jump shot for most of his career. Like, without having the ability to score. They points is only like 1 point something off, maybe 2 points off. So, and Jason Kidd was a way better defensive player. So, they that's a close one, man. But we got to pick one. I'll go, I'm going to go Jason Kidd on the strength of Jason Kidd knew how to win you some chips. Not some, but he was the general of that Dallas Mavericks team. I'm going to go Jason Kidd because Jason Kidd got championships under his belt. He just won one with the Lakers as a part of their coaching staff. I'm going to go Kidd because his toughness on defense, because he was a two-way player. Nash was a one-way player.
You would say
Kid, a two-way player.
Kid, because he a goddamn LeBron James coach.
What? You know how we done it? No, real shit. What they say? You know how we bumming? No, real shit. Because I just like the two-way thing. I'm thinking overall.
Ant? What you think, Ant?
Two-way. I like the two-way.
Two perspectives, Ant. Come on, baby.
I gotta go with Kid.
You gonna go with Kid?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kid.
Why you think? Why you say that?
Same thing. Two-way perspective. I totally, agree with that 100%. I gotta rock with that.
Next up.
What we got next up? I think that was a close one right there. Let's try to find one that's close enough. Okay. What y'all think about this one? Ooh, I got two for y'all. I'm going to say the better one for later. How about Lou Williams or Jamal Crawford? Who want to go first? I'll take it first.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
He said Lemon Pepper Lou.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Jamal Crawford. Easily.
As far as what, though?
Just better career.
My man's 6-man all the fucking time.
Check Jamal Crawford's stats, baby.
Let's pull it the fuck
I bet
up.
you Jamal Crawford got more of them shits than Lou.
More than 6 man?
Hell yeah.
You bet or you
yes,
know?
I bet you. I ain't gonna say I know.
Or
I don't
no.
know. I don't know 100%, but I can bet you. I can bet you.
He got the best handle I ever seen.
Don't you know? No.
Who better?
Ooh, we should
hold on. Who better handle?
Kyrie might got better handle.
Okay.
They debatable.
I'll go there.
But Jamal Crawford handles stupid.
I'll go there.
Let's see.
Because Crawford handles ridiculous. He did shot.
Jamal Crawford won. Where we at? Who has the most 6-man awards? Okay, Lou Williams has his third.
Hold up.
They tied 3. They both got 3. They both got 3.
So it's a good topic.
That's
a good ass topic.
It's a great topic. That's why it's on
Who's the better
there.
scorer?
Jamal Crawford.
Let's look that up.
Jamal Crawford.
One more time.
Jamal Crawford. This is a great one. I can't wait to you chime in on this one.
Nigga put it down his whole arm though.
Jamal Crawford stats.
So what the stats say?
I mean, they both got 3 6-man awards. I got to go to career average.
We talking about Lemon Pepper Lou, and we talking about Jamal Crossover Crawford.
Yes, sir.
Now I just made that up. I don't even know
I
where
like
you got
that. Though.
I like that
I like
too.
that a
That
lot.
shit go
I
together.
like
That
that.
shit
Yeah.
sound right.
He had that motherfucker.
That was nice.
Damn, Nair, I might need you to pull that shit up. I'm struggling. I don't know what you went to. Jamal Crawford.
Right here.
And then Lou Williams. Career stats. I'm pretty sure, Jamal Crawford, I think his stats might be better. Like, he was a fucking cannon, dog. And this nigga like 40, he still got it.
I'm gonna let y'all go on the stats conversation.
All right, so Crawford,
I'm gonna go
career, he 14.6. Then he fuck the rebound and assist. Let's say 14.6 and 3.4. Now go to Lou Williams, 14.6 and 3.4.
I don't know.
14.5 and 3.5. Yo, they shit is close as fuck, bro. Yo, look at this shit, bro. Look how close this shit is. Yo, they got the same fucking numbers.
That's why
look at this shit, dog.
That's why this is good.
This is crazy.
That's why this is good. Because y'all can actually number crunch, and I'm telling you, I got a theory about how to break them up.
He got 0.1 over in points. He got 1.1 over in. Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro.
So let's have a theory on like I want to hear you. So
all right. So he went Lou.
So you
just
say
from the
Lou.
eye test, right?
You say Lou.
Listen, Lou that ball, Jamal that ball. These stats are identical. Right now, if I gotta go say what I'm gonna go with Maul.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with Maul.
So you gonna say Jamal?
I'm gonna go with Maul because listen,
I'm gonna go.
That handle's stupid.
That shit's stupid. Listen, I'm gonna go with Maul, right? Simply because for one,
the stats is identical.
That nigga a real nigga. That nigga named Jamal. It's like no. It's like rest in peace, Molly Mack. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Maul's is real nigga.
We speak our truth on the Truth is Truth podcast. This is real
that
talk.
Nigga named Jamal. He a real nigga. No, real shit though. All jokes aside, I just watched Jamal Crawford be the go-to guy on his team. I mean, I watched Lou do it 1 year in with the Clippers. Then that was the year, not this past year, but the year before that. Lou Williams was the go-to guy with the Clippers, even though he was a sixth man. But I watched Jamal Crawford be a starter on teams and be it. Like I watched Jamal Crawford play till he was 41, and he might get a contract next season. He's in his 40s. He's still doing this shit, bro. But
he's not going to get a contract next
He just got one this past season, but he got hurt the first game he played.
Brooklyn
gave him a contract.
Give him another one?
Why not? He just
Why
got
would
one.
you if he getting hurt? I'm not going to give a nigga money that's while he's getting hurt.
He always getting hurt.
Well,
he just got hurt
40.
one time.
Hey, fellas, the Eagles do it every week.
How about that?
That's
He got hurt one time. I'm just saying, he just got hurt. He wasn't hurt before. He just got one. Listen, hold up. Fuck that. The game, he just got hurt this last game, right? The first game he played with the contract he had with Brooklyn. Nigga came out and dropped a quick 8 or some shit like that, real quick. In the first minute, the nigga give you 8 points, right? Then he get a hamstring. All right, boom.
That's a
Hold up.
problem right there.
Scratch this though. Check this out.
Then he get a hammy.
Check this.
That sound like Jason Peters,
Yo,
nigga.
he ain't play in fucking a year. What you expect? No, not a year. He ain't play in months.
That
But
sound
check
like
this out.
Deshaun Jackson, nigga.
That definitely sounds like Deshaun Jackson. Hey, Deshaun Jackson, you might as well retire, bro. That's my man, but goddamn, bro. That nigga look at the football and get injured. He said, "Oh shit, damn, my back hurt."
You know what remind me of? Remember at Veterans Stadium, niggas would run
and get hurt on that fucked up turf. That shit was bad. But look, before this last game when he got hurt, the last game that nigga played, I think he was in a Phoenix Suns uniform. That man dropped 51 points. It was either 50 or 50 points. No, nigga. That was not last season. The season before that. That was his last game of the season. That nigga dropped 50. Then nobody signed him until the end of last year, and he came out, dropped a quick 8, and pulled a hammy, and that was it. But the game before that hammy, his last game of the season, that nigga was about 39 years old. He dropped 50 at 39.
All right, so right now, who you taking, him or Lemon Pepper?
Right now, I'm just saying career. Right now, I'm gonna take Lemon Pepper because he's 40 and Lemon Pepper's still younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the younger nigga all day.
So we qualifying it.
But we just saying careers.
We're gonna say careers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So for my career,
prime, I'm taking
for my career and for career and my prime, I'm going to take Lemon Pepper. Here's why. My opinion on Lemon Pepper, what I've seen, is Lemon Pepper. He's one of those players who you can put in the game in the fourth quarter, and actually win you the game on his playmaking and his scoring abilities alone.
Never see Lou do that?
No, he's done it. Crawford has done it. Crawford has done it, but Crawford has not done it in the past 5 years.
He just scored 50 for the Suns and they won the game.
He scored 50, but then he got a damn hammy.
No, that was the last game of the season.
I'm just saying he did it, but then he didn't even get on the team last year. He did it, but didn't get back on the team.
That was the last game of the season for the Suns.
I'm saying Lemon Pepper was still on the team. Lemon Pepper was on a contract.
They was playing against a team that was trying to make the playoffs,
Are you talking about the bubble or are you talking about the last year?
No, it wasn't in the bubble. The year before that.
Right. Like when niggas don't make the
No,
playoffs,
listen. You're not listening.
There be
You're not listening.
Listen, there's motherfuckers that step up that score out of nowhere. Trust me, they do.
And
what I'm saying is, but what if he playing? I'm saying if you playing against a team that's fighting to make the playoffs, they playing hard.
That's not gonna happen. I don't got him doing that.
That's what happened, bro.
But that guy.
That's what happened. They was playing against a team that was trying to make the playoffs.
But look, that guy, his whole career,
they wasn't
Jamal
making
Crawford.
The Suns wasn't. The other team was. So the other team had to play hard.
Team gonna always play against the other motherfuckers. They always do.
No, you're not.
No. Look. Peep game. No, listen. Real talk. What he's saying is more correct because of the fact of the teams that Jamal Crawford has always played on. He has never been on a playoff squad, maybe once or twice in his career. Throughout the whole career, he hasn't really been on playoff squads. Lou Williams has been on a bunch of playoff squads, and Lou Williams has did, like we was talking about James Harden. James Harden, and comparing him to who we compared him to, talking about playoffs, no comparison, because James Harden can't do this, that, and the third in the playoffs.
Other than that,
but
what the fuck has
Lou Williams been on the Sixers. Remember, the Sixers went to the playoffs.
It wasn't because of Lou. It was because Andre Miller them years. It wasn't because of Lou.
Lou Williams was a player for the Sixers back when we had Doug Collins as the coach.
Yes. That was Andre Miller's offense.
But Lou Williams was a player.
He wasn't making $6 man of the year.
Remember, he was a rookie when AI was there.
Lou was making $6 man of the years them years?
Lou was a starter for us.
That's even worse.
Iguodala.
That's even worse.
Hold on, Andre was Andre there?
Iguodala
Andre Miller was there
with Doug Collins. Yeah.
All right, if Andre Miller was here running the offense, then Lou Williams was coming off our bench.
Exactly.
All right. And Lou Williams with us was a player.
He wasn't 6 man.
Lou Williams was a player.
He probably wasn't winning the Sixers game.
Andre
Miller was the nigga that the Sixers
was
like. Andre, them niggas was like, yo.
And he got paid.
It's crunch time. Get that shit to Andre Miller. Andre Miller was getting buckets for the Sixers.
But Lou Williams got paid after that.
No, we didn't.
Lou Williams
paid right after that.
We didn't trade Lou Williams away. Lou Williams got signed away.
He didn't get signed for no crazy money after that.
Check it, because I'm telling you.
Who signed him?
I don't remember. We got to look that up. We have to look that up. But I'm telling you, Lou Williams got money. That's the reason why he left the Sixers. We didn't trade Lou Williams away.
We drafted him.
We didn't trade.
Ass with us.
No, he was not ass,
brother.
brother.
Ass volume 3 with us.
So you really think that Jamal Crawford? Jamal Crawford.
Volume 3.
Listen, I'm telling you right now. The reason why they compare the two stats because they were same type of players.
For sure.
But you can't say Lou Williams was trash.
No, I said with the Sixers he was all that ass volume 3. I'm not capping. That's real talk.
With the Sixers he was Lou Williams was a spicy little young boy. You forgot,
bro. We drafted him.
Rookie.
We drafted him. I remember watching. He was spicy in high school.
Gave it to him.
We drafted Lou Williams out of high school. I get that. I understand that. But when he came to the Sixers, he wasn't no nigga. He wasn't averaging double figure points.
Lou Williams was boss in Atlanta in high school. He was the top flight young boy.
Actually, that's where he went when he left the Sixers. He went to Atlanta.
And he got paid in Atlanta. You know Atlanta gonna pay you.
I was about to say everybody got paid in Atlanta. But he still wasn't that nigga. He wasn't that nigga until he did make it 6 man in Atlanta. Then he went to I think his last year in Atlanta he made 6 man of the year. That's when he picked it up. His last year in Atlanta. But before all, I'm just saying before that year, bro, Lou Williams was not the Lou Williams that we know as 6 man nigga. He coming to get you buckets off the bench. He was never that until his last year in Atlanta, dog.
With the Sixers with Doug Collins and them, they wasn't looking for a 6 man.
Even his first, I think he was with Atlanta for 2 years.
But he was scoring though. There was games I watched.
No, for sure.
That he would just bomb off the bench.
But he ain't never come off. He never came off and gave you 30.
But that's
like he could do now.
But that's where he got his.
You expect that from a 6 man?
Yes, now Trez come off the bench and give you 20 every game. So do Lou Williams.
We're talking about 2012.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't doing that.
But that wasn't popping.
It was with Jamal Crawford. Is what I'm telling y'all.
Jamal Crawford was a starter back then. He was a starter with the Knicks.
Oh, then he was winning 6 man.
When Carmelo was with the Knicks, Jamal Crawford was they starting 2.
No, he wasn't. J.R. Smith was.
J.R. Smith came up. They were switching each other. They were switching up.
J.R. Smith was the 2, bro.
We gotta check the stats.
I'm telling you this.
They were switching up.
I used to play with them in the game.
And they would
Crawford
switch
was
up.
off their bench.
They would switch up.
Maybe through injuries.
I'm trying
maybe
to tell you,
injuries.
They switched up a lot.
But Crawford started winning 6 man for a reason. Where he get them 3 6 man of the year awards at?
Because Isaiah Thomas was there. And Isaiah Thomas loved Jamal Crawford.
That's why
he would play him. He would play him a lot more minutes in the games. Maybe JR started.
Bro, they had Shumpert and J.R. Smith, bro.
But
he did play a lot.
Crawford played a lot.
He did play a lot
because that coach loved him.
He played a lot. He did.
And that coach loved him.
But he wasn't their
starter.
starter.
It's about systems.
He wasn't their starter. But that's why that's why this is a great topic, y'all. It's a great. Can I get a shot too? That's why this is a great topip, y'all. It's all love.
Compare, man.
Hey, this is a great topic. Hey, we comparing big bottles to little bottles. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? What you want? The little bottle? You want the mini, or the Amsterdam, or you want the Husky? What you want? What you like, nah?
Which one is what?
No, I'm playing. No, real shit.
Look. Not like a $10 bill. You take.
He
that
said,
shit.
"Nigga, I like monies.
Take that shit right.
I like monies, nigga."
Man, that's a small payment on the side of because you did good in my.
Yeah, that's a
eyes.
payment. No, he was definitely pulling
I
up.
fuck with you.
Yeah, he was definitely pulling up. Hey, nah, I ain't got no money though. I got some butt naked.
Tell that nigga to charge.
I got some butt naked fat chicks for you though.
Charge it. We take those.
You like them big ones,
we
nah?
Take those.
Hey, hey nephew, I like them big and greasy. You heard me? It's like no.
Oh, real shit, man. That's what we need you to do, Nair, man. You gonna be tired as shit after the end of this.
No, yeah, we working.
You gonna be sleepy, but nigga, we trying to do something. Like real talk, we
We
gonna edit all
working.
this
We
out.
gonna
Don't
get
worry
him out.
about
I'm gonna
that.
teach him how to do all this shit
We gonna
too.
edit this shit out. Like this ain't just because we doing
It ain't just
to
for
have
fun. No, it's work.
really
We gonna
not.
start getting paid off of
It's
this
really
shit,
not.
nephew.
The aim and the goal is to get paid.
Yes, sir.
Sell our content.
And connect people for sure.
Now,
It's all work. It's a
that's where we need
process.
help to try to get better. Like we all in the same room. Yo, bro, I think we should do this a little better, man.
And you in the younger bracket,
yeah,
dog.
because everybody get good and better.
I've been
if
drinking
you think you're doing
Amsterdam
something
forever.
wrong, tell us what we need to
Shout
do.
out
What you
Amsterdam.
wanna add to the shit.
Since they was gin. They
Shout
started
out
off with
Amsterdam.
gin.
Y'all niggas going to fucking sponsor us or no? We drinking y'all shit up
Fucking
here.
right. I've been drinking
Talking
that shit since
talk.
I was fucking
Huh?
23.
What? No, we ain't Gillian up. Hey, I see y'all niggas sponsoring Gillian them.
Since
Y'all
they
gonna
was
sponsor
gin.
our shit?
No, shout out
New
to
Amsterdam, motherfuckers.
Shout out
Hey,
to
we
New
really- we
Amsterdam
businessmen,
gin.
too.
I've been
We'll-
drinking that shit since it was gin.
We'll step up. We'll step up and be businessmen. This we just playing, but we serious too.
Yeah, but no, listen. But we's on a great topic, right? This is a great topic. Crawford versus Lou Williams. It's a great topic. It's like literally, it's a motherfucker. Like these numbers is like amazing to me. Like they're identical. Like they're identical, yo. That shit is
And
crazy.
that's why I feel like to break it down, I saw Lou Williams in the playoffs. I saw that guy in playoff position.
Mm-hmm.
He putting up buckets in the fourth quarter. Now they might not have won championships,
sure.
and they might not have won the actual game.
Yeah, but I
but
think-
I seen him.
But I think y'all forgetting
ball out
about
in
Crawford.
the
I
playoffs.
seen Crawford got more buzzer beaters and all of that, bro.
regular
Crawford,
season.
bro, playoffs too. Crawford done balled in the playoffs, bro, with the Washington Wizards and the Clippers. With Crawford, y'all forgetting Clippers. Jamal Crawford was there before Lou Williams got there with Lob City. Do y'all not remember that? Throwing fucking oops through his legs, putting the ball through his legs, throwing him off the backboard to Blake Griffin.
Amazing. I remember
Like,
that.
do y'all not remember this? Like, I respect it's a
That's
great
why-
debate.
that's why
But
I
I'm
said-
just saying,
That's why I said
we ain't about to just say Crawford was a slouch.
Yo, this shit right here, dog, is a breakdown of all this shit.
Oh, yo, this nigga is the goat over there for pulling up all this shit.
Yo, these niggas ain't shit.
Play yo,
These niggas ain't shit, dog.
see this shit?
I'm talking playoffs on my argument.
No chip. They played the same amount of playoff games. That's all I'm saying. And I bet you if we go look up their playoff stats, I bet you Crawford got at least 2 buzzer beaters in playoff games. I bet you Crawford playoff. Cause fuck that. Now I gotta stand up for this one. What the fuck Lou Williams do last year in the playoffs? I ain't mad.
What the
I'm just
fuck?
talking my
Jamal
shit.
Crawford ain't even make the damn playoffs himself.
Cause he pulled a hammy, bro. His
Who the
team
hell?
made
That
it.
ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Oh, scrap. Oh, he did make it actually, y'all. He did make it. He just didn't play because he pulled a hammy. The Nets made the playoffs. He just pulled a hammy. But Lou Williams was out smacking asses, and I'd have been right there with him because he probably had the bad ones with him. I'd have been right there with him. But he probably was out smacking asses, fucking buying lemon pepper wings, all flats, all flats and shit. Smacking asses. And listen, man, I love to eat some chicken wings in the strip club right now. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I don't want to go to Atlanta, dog. I'm hearing them Atlanta chicks is dirty. I don't know.
Man, they
What?
Hey, listen.
What? I just went to Atlanta. It's nothing but ass all
Hey, that
down
ain't no bitch
there.
ain't
Might
dirty.
be some stinking ass. I don't know.
Woo! Which
Yeah,
part
he
of
said
Atlanta
that
you gotta
shit
go
is
to?
Broad and Wing of Hockey.
You gotta go to Buckhead, Midtown, all that
Every-
shit,
look,
nigga.
bro, you got every chick from every city, inner city,
Going
moving
in
to Atlanta.
Factory.
Dog.
And they all got fat asses, nigga.
So they fake
Fat
though.
asses,
They
and
all.
got a lot of
Listen,
other
I
shit.
hit a bitch with
Hey,
a
hold-
fake fat
Hey,
ass,
what Fab
nigga.
say? He said, what Fab said? He said, no snitch, I can't tell. If it look real and it feel like it, she bend it over, I will hike it.
There you go. All fucking day.
That ass. No, I definitely hit. Good look, Neff. No, for sure. But no,
Bring
I'm
the
just
paper
saying.
towels, dog.
That don't mean the bitch ain't dirty. But no, hey, that was a great topic, y'all. That really was. So they both took Lemon Pepper Lou and shit.
No.
Which I don't go
Oh, yeah,
against
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
I
I'm
feel
I'm
you.
going with my man Jamal Crawford because I watched that man for 20 years do the same shit consistently. For 20 years, I watched him consistently. Like, that's a consistent bucket. You know for a fact, yo, we need buckets right now. And our main star ain't got it, man. Jay Crawford, come on, dog.
Hey, Lil
and
Will,
he run that
hey,
shit
Lil
down.
Will,
We know
last
that.
season, we ain't talking about the bubble. Last season, when it was Lil Will and the Bums, him and Trez and the Bums.
They wasn't
what did
bums.
Lil Will do?
In the playoffs, he had a couple
in the
good
playoffs
games.
against the Warriors.
He had a few good
when
games.
they took him to 7.
Now they took him 6. They took him 6.
They wasn't supposed to do that.
In game 6, Lou
They
Williams.
wasn't supposed to do
Look,
that.
in game 5 and 6, Lou Williams ain't do shit.
They wasn't supposed to
In
do
game
that.
3 and 4, Lou Williams balled.
Lil Will,
That's it.
Trez and the Bums. It
Hey.
was Lil Will, Trez and the Bums.
In game 3,
We talking about.
in game
That's why
4,
I love this topic.
in
though,
game
man.
3, and
This
game
is the
4,
greatest.
This is
Lou Williams
Mark this
balled.
down. We gonna
This
come
gotta
back
be-
to this.
This gotta be
We
the
gonna come
best
back to
topic.
this.
In
we
game
ever
3,
talked
in
about.
game
come back to
4,
this.
Lou Williams
come back to
balled.
this.
Game 5, he was nowhere to be found.
Hey, yo. Who you think is the best international player to play in the NBA?
Dirk.
Dirk, I'm going Dirk too.
Dirk all
Dirk.
day?
Now, I say Luka coming for that nigga, but I'm going to take Dirk right now. Dirk career is stupid.
Reason why I say Dirk, bro, I'm telling you, and I get hyped about it because any great player in my lifetime, I had to hate that motherfucker at least once.
And he hated Dirk, y'all.
Ooh, I hated Dirk so bad,
Hey,
dog.
we used to play. Was it even 2? It was 2K, right?
It was before. I think this was like the early 2000s.
2K, early
era,
2Ks, yeah.
era.
When AI was on the cover of 2Ks and shit, that was like the first 2K ever.
I love that.
Me too.
Or at least when they first came to
Dreamcast.
after Dreamcast is where me and him started going to war.
But it was still 2K.
But I think it was the lives. I think it was the lives on PlayStation because 2K wasn't. Remember 2K got real big, but 2K was on the
Dreamcast. And
At
PlayStation
first.
and shit. It was on Dreamcast at first.
and then after like 2004 is where I think live was still prevalent.
But look,
and PlayStation
when I started
right?
playing with Dirk, look out what year the Miami Heat played the Dallas Mavericks in the finals.
That was 06 championship.
When D Wade got his first
When
ring.
Miami beat them, yeah.
That was like 06.
So I remember you picking Dirk
Like 05-ish,
in
04,
05.
Yeah. That was still 2K
I just
days,
don't
though.
remember what game it was.
It probably was PlayStation, but it was 2K days.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's
Because
probably
live
like-
was
it's
already
probably like PlayStation 2 or some shit like that.
Or 3, some
Lord,
shit,
bro,
yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I'm saying, like, what about Ginobili?
I got Dirk
as far
over
as
him.
what? As far as what? You
Best
talking about
international
best
player.
International player?
I still got Dirk.
Best international player, right?
I still got Dirk.
I'm gonna agree with you on that. Career-wise.
I'm still going Dirk.
You gonna still go Dirk?
Dirk in the top 5 in points career-wise or some shit like that. Top 10. Ginobili ain't nowhere near up there on that shit.
Dirk
Or
is-
rebounds
Dirk is
list
a
or
top
nothing.
power forward of all
Of
time.
all time. Ginobili ain't no
At
top
least
2 guard.
top
boy.
5.
Fact.
I think Dirk has pushed the top 5.
And power forward, I agree.
In power forwards.
Ginobili
He
ain't
was
the top in
first
anything.
stretch,
I
the
agree.
first real
To
stretch
ever play the game.
power forward.
Real shit.
in the
I'm just
NBA.
asking.
No,
No,
I know,
bro.
I
I
know,
know,
bro.
bro.
I'm asking.
But
I
niggas
agree.
don't know
I
that.
agree. No, I agree with
Niggas
y'all.
don't know
Because we
that.
talking to
I'm
other
just
people at
asking.
the end of the
Yeah.
day.
I mean-
niggas don't know that. No, real shit. No, listen.
Don't nobody
listen.
want to fight.
No, because
we some aggressive ass niggas, man. Y'all seen us last episode.
that's the funny thing about this podcast, bro. And we never like mad at you. We just hype
Say,
at
y'all
you.
just asking, dog. I don't want no problems. I'm just asking. Y'all niggas mad? No, listen, ain't nobody
Here's the
mad and
thing.
shit. We just talking
If
shit.
we go back to rings wise, then what?
I mean, but Ginobili wasn't the second best
wasn't
player on
that-
his team getting
right,
them
'cause
rings.
he
You know
had
what I'm
Tim
saying? Shit, because he had Tim, Kawhi, Tony Parker. Like, you put all them ahead of Ginobili
For sure.
on some real shit.
For sure.
Now, let's say Ginobili did have his moments where he was Ginobili was clutch.
But it's like what we said.
He was
had
like
a crazy
the 4th
team.
best player on his team.
Dirk really was the team.
Facts. The NBA seasons, he had 16 seasons. He only made 2 All-Star games. But he was tough though. Finals MVPs, Dirk got 1. NBA first teams, Mando ain't on none. NBA all teams, so he was on 2 second team. Jones, Dirk was on 12. He don't add up.
All right, well, pull up some.
No, that was just a question you threw out there. We gonna get into a comparison now.
Ginobili was nice as shit.
He was tough.
You can't tell me.
No, he tough. I like Ginobili a lot. All right, no, hold on. So I got some other ones though. Paul Pierce or Carmelo Anthony?
Paul career-wise.
Paul Pierce versus
Pierce.
Melo Anthony.
Yeah, you taking
I'm
Paul?
gonna take Paul. Yeah.
Prime or career?
Listen.
Both.
Listen.
1 and 1.
Well,
but I
both.
might go
All right,
Melo. Prime.
From what I'm looking at.
But career, Paul Pierce might have a better career.
See, that's the thing. Me personally, I'm not a stat guy. I actually find the stats out to prove my point.
Prove point, yeah. That's why I don't even want to look at the stats just yet before I make my decision.
So y'all going off of your like.
No. No, just off of eye test, and what you see.
Paul Pierce versus Melo. I'm going Paul Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why I'm going Paul Pierce is because Paul Pierce in the playoffs. See, I keep going back to what a player actually does when he get on the stage.
That's fair.
Like if your team suck and you don't get there,
you got to.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. But
Steve.
throughout the years, like this guy had a chance with the Knicks to get there, and he probably only got there once or twice, if that. Like
No, he was going up against LeBron and losing.
But okay, boss man, you got to do something one time.
that's fact.
This is our conversation with James Harden. You got to do something sometimes.
Listen, I want to say Melo because like just the eye test because Melo shit.
Paul
just looks
Pierce
pretty.
fucked my Sixers up, bro.
No, that's fact.
A lot.
Melo game is
And that's why I'm going Paul Pierce,
That's
because
facts.
Paul Pierce, I seen it firsthand against my team that was not bad, bro. We wasn't bad.
Fact. And Paul Pierce did
Paul
it.
Pierce
and I
fucked
seen
us
Paul
up.
Pierce go up and have duels with LeBron James and win them motherfuckers. Like Bron might have more points than Bron point.
He the truth.
Bron's stats might be
Shaq
better,
said Paul
but
Pierce
Paul
the truth.
Pierce's team was a little better, and then Paul Pierce carried his team at the end of the day. Like so, and we seen Paul Pierce duel with LeBron James in playoffs more than one. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like a great fucking matchup, and Paul Pierce never backed down. And Paul Pierce was the Finals MVP of that team, wasn't he?
fuck yeah.
Paul Pierce beat my fucking Lakers in 2008.
So fuck
I
that.
hated him.
We gotta go Pierce. But me personally, y'all going Pierce?
Yeah, I'm going Pierce.
I'm gonna go Pierce too, honestly. I'm gonna go Pierce.
But Melo,
Where you going there?
Melo, that nigga. Melo game pretty shit. I love Melo. I want Melo to get a ring.
fuck yeah.
Hey Melo, you got team up with the GOAT.
Fuck that. Stay in Portland. Bust the gold ass next year.
It ain't happening.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
make them
hey,
work.
yo, what
Make
y'all,
them work.
what y'all
It ain't
think
happening.
Portland need to really make it?
A solid bench. Yeah, solid bench. And I feel like if Nurkic could play like the Joker on some real shit, if Nurkic could put his game up to the Joker level, then Denver talking. Like real shit. And I just think they need some pieces around them, some defensive pieces. Like, cause I just think they need some key defensive players around them. Like if they would have got like a Dwight Howard off the bench, if they would have made the move the Sixers made, get Danny Green and Dwight Howard, you know what I'm saying? And Nurkic play like the Joker, then them niggas talking. That's my opinion on it. Y'all can finish it off. But
I agree with you 100%.
Yo.
I agree with you 100% on that, yo. I totally agree
because they got Dame. Dame is the fucking nigga.
Yeah.
Then they got CJ. He's
Yes.
that nigga. Then they got Melo. Melo
Yes.
is Melo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And they picked up a solid.
Covington.
That's where I'm
still
about to
got
head.
Whiteside?
No,
They don't got him no more.
that's where I'm about to head.
I forgot where he went.
They picked up a solid player in Covington, but then they lost
They
a
got
solid
Covington?
player in Whiteside. So I'm not feeling good about Portland this year.
Only thing with Whiteside,
I'm
he
not.
up and down. He's
But-
so inconsistent.
But the best part about him for that team is they don't need him to
But
be
you know what?
all that.
But you know what? I didn't think about this. They let him walk, right? Because now they're gonna have a healthy Nurkic and a healthy Collins. Zach Collins.
But we don't know if Collins gonna be like healthy like that because what happened? This just happened in the bubble.
I got Collins being better than Whiteside.
But this just happened.
Day.
But he just messed up his leg again in the bubble. I can't say he better than Whiteside only because like he's shorter than Whiteside and Whiteside can really hold down that paint.
Not really.
No.
He can't. No. I'm not. No.
Off the ball.
He do. Off the ball. He throwing everything. But
off the ball.
Offensively, Collins is way better than Whiteside offensively.
Is that Collins?
Because he got more post up game.
Hell, he got a post game.
Whiteside
and he got a nice mid range.
But Whiteside also got the mid range.
But it ain't fluent.
Because Whiteside is is not, that's not supposed to be his game. But that's an added
He's just
plus.
so inconsistent.
But the reason why I don't look at Portland now as being a solid team, they're gonna be nice. They're gonna probably make the playoffs again, 6th, 7th, 8th seed again. But they could have been better. I think they could have been top 4 team if they would have kept Whiteside. All right, man, forget about Covington. Keep Whiteside.
No, bro.
Dog, Whiteside.
Whiteside
if you would have kept Ariza and then kept Whiteside, your team was still because the problem they didn't have Ariza last year.
You gotta think only reason Whiteside was playing in the first place was because they bigs was hurt. That's the only reason Whiteside, they picked him up in the first place.
When he played, he was nice.
No, he wasn't. He had a couple games, bro. I'm telling you.
Whiteside was cool early in the bubble.
A few games.
But what happened was they big man Nurkic got on point, so they had to take him out of the
When they was playing the Lakers, Whiteside was effective like 1 or 2 games.
Right.
2 games. The first 2 games, he was effective. After that nigga was a non. We forgot Whiteside existed. Like he always do though. I always rooted for that nigga. But he always, you see him and you be like, yo, who the fuck is this boy? And then he be tough. Even with Miami, you be like, yo, this nigga Whiteside. And then when he was in Miami, what the fucking Joel Embiid was doing to him? Bullying the shit out of him. And then he quit. Then he quit. Whiteside ain't want to play basketball after Embiid started bullying him.
He didn't play that bad in the bubble, dog.
Bro.
He did not play that bad in the bubble.
In the Lakers series, bro.
He had 2 good games. That's different because you're playing up against
JaVale and Dwight.
You got 3 big men. You got 3 big men. You had 3 big men.
What about in Miami, bro? What about in Miami?
In Miami,
it was only. What about in Miami?
Miami.
What about Miami?
He didn't do
it was
bad
only.
in Miami.
Then why the fuck they get rid of him?
They got rid of him because they felt like Bobo.
That was before
Booby.
Bam just got good 2 years ago.
But they saying Bam was better.
Bam just got good, bro.
They felt like he was better, and they wasn't lying. He was better.
At the same time.
Like Bam is better than Whiteside.
Whiteside be averaging 3 points a game and
I'm just saying Bam is better. It's like
a lot of niggas better than Whiteside.
I'm saying just to prove your point, what you said is why did they get rid of him in Miami? It's because Bam is better.
They got rid of him in Miami the same reason they got rid of him in Portland. That's what I'm saying. He's inconsistent. Bro, he's going to have I'm telling the games I feel like y'all niggas watch, they be the games he have a good game. No. And then he just be sucking that shit up. You be like, yo, where the fuck is Whiteside at? Like, I'm telling you, bro. He'll have 2 out of 10 good games. 2 games out of 10, he gonna ball. Like, he not good like that, bro.
Great.
If he's not a good starter, is he good coming off the bench?
Yes.
That's what
that's
I'm trying.
It. That's all he is.
But that's what you just answered his question is what I'm saying, that he will be better and Portland will be better with him than without him. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Over Covington?
You just answered his question. He said, will he be better off the bench or is he a good player off the bench?
Yes.
I'm telling you that, of course, with Portland, if he's a good player off the bench,
but you got to think about how
that team will be so much better with him than without.
You got to think about how the NBA works. The NBA is a small ball game. You don't need 4 bigs on your team.
Y'all had 4 bigs last year and won a chip.
They had 3.
You had Dudley. That nigga's a power
LeBron
forward.
James
That nigga's a power forward.
He's a small forward.
Big. He don't play small. He's a power forward.
Dudley
He's a power forward.
Dudley, bro.
He's a stretch 4.
Bro.
He's still a
3,
big
bro.
though.
He was never a 4.
That nigga ain't no goddamn 3.
Jared Dudley 6'8".
In his whole career, never been a 3. He played 4.
He played 3, bro.
On y'all team.
On every team. Jared Dudley was never
Goddamn Jared Dudley.
He was never banging in the paint with bigs.
That's the wrong position for him.
He was never, bro.
That nigga is not
LeBron
nice.
James is bigger than Jared Dudley,
That nigga
bro.
ain't nice.
That's
LeBron James bigger than a lot of niggas.
Look,
Jared Dudley was with the motherfucking Phoenix Suns when Steve
Jared
Nash was
Dudley.
there.
That's why
playing
he
the
sucked.
wing, playing the
That's
three,
why he
playing the
sucked.
wing.
technically,
Jared Dudley was
why
never
he
a
sucked.
four.
Look, y'all had 4.
No, he's a 3.
No, I'm not talking about Dudley. Fuck Dudley.
What you talking about?
AD, McGee, Dwight, and you can't say Bron ain't a big.
Bron was a point guard, bro.
Nigga, Bron is a goddamn big, just like Dudley ass.
Just like you told me, fucking.
Nigga, y'all was big as shit.
Worry about Bron
Y'all
too.
was big as shit.
Come on.
Y'all was big as shit.
But
He is
Jokic,
big.
but if Jokic got,
big as shit.
That's why y'all won the
Exactly.
championship, because y'all was so fucking
Bron
big.
was on Bam, right?
Y'all
And
niggas
Bam
bigger
is
than
what?
everybody.
because Bam's slimmer. And
Y'all
Bam
niggas
is
is
not a
big.
7-foot nigga.
And y'all bigger.
Bam like
Brock is
6.
still guarding.
and y'all
Bam
bigger
1 inch
now.
taller than LeBron 6'9" and Bam is 6'10". They're the same height.
Bron big as shit, and he could guard.
Yeah.
Bron big as
But
fuck.
all these niggas you
Can
put
he
on
play the
Jokic,
four? Can he play the 4?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Bron can play 5 positions,
all these
bro.
he can. All these niggas you put on Jokic.
So,
He damn sure.
so if you
All
got
these
3
niggas
big
you
men
put on
already,
Jokic,
and then
Jokic
he
get
can play
busy
5
on all of. Put LeBron. That's why the fuck you ain't see LeBron on Jokic too much, cause Jokic gonna dick that nigga, bro. That's Bron, my man. But
That's
Bron know
because-
that.
that's because
Jokic would
Bron-
cook Bron every
that's
time
because
Bron
Bron-
on him.
that's
Just
because
like
Bron
Jokic
don't
cooked
play
Trez
defense
Harold.
hard all the
Jokic
time.
cooked Trez Harold every time Trez got on him. Jokic cooked what's
agree with you.
Zubac every time Zubac got on him. Jokic was cooking AD a lot of times.
Jokic's a top 3.
Only nigga Jokic wasn't
Jokic
cooking
a
was
top 3
fucking
center.
Jokic was cooking JaVale McGee too. Jokic was cooking the shit. Only nigga Jokic wasn't cooking was Dwight Howard. That's all I'm telling y'all. Only nigga Jokic wasn't cooking was Dwight Howard.
Dog, Jokic's a top 3 center, nigga.
Shit, Jokic might be a motherfucking best center in the
It's
motherfucking league at this
okay.
point.
So, nigga,
I'm not shocked.
listen to what your argument was,
what I'm saying.
and listen to what you just said in the end.
Y'all trying to prove the point to me that LeBron is a big man.
LeBron is a fucking big man.
Can be.
Yeah, 'cause he
LeBron
is
is fucking Karl Malone and on speed, dog. Like, this nigga, come on.
Is he the GOAT? That's the fuck why.
This
Like,
nigga, like, ain't nobody.
Hey,
that's why
Brian.
call
They
him
say you the
GOAT.
big man, you the little man, you the point guard, you the center, cause you the GOAT. That's what we talking about. Cause he the GOAT.
That's why they say it.
Cause he the GOAT. He the coach.
That's why
He the
they
general
say it.
manager. He the captain of the team. He all of that. That's just what he is. We agree on that.
But back to
To the real topic.
real question, because the question was smooth.
And I answered that, John. And y'all ain't never say nothing after that.
But
Did y'all agree with me? Disagree? Like,
I mean, we
y'all forgot what I said?
going in.
Should we rewind the tapes? So you know.
I mean, say what you said.
Y'all
Say
niggas.
what you
Bro,
said,
you don't
nigga.
remember what I said?
Say what you said, nigga.
I said,
That's all I'm saying.
how about say your question again? We shouldn't have had to
What
repeat
does
this
Portland
shit.
need to be a great team? What are they missing?
Okay. I said, if what's the nigga name? What's they center name?
See,
Jokic.
Nurkic.
Nurkic.
If Nurkic play, bro, don't call me that. If Nurkic plays like the Joker, if Nurkic can reach the Joker's level of play, right? And they just get some defensive players around them for real. They just need some defensive. Like they need a bench. They need defensive players because they're not a defensive-minded team. Just get them some players who can play defense on the wing,
I
who
remember.
can guard the wing, and Nurkic get on the level of the Joker.
And then I said, I brought up the boy. Well, you brought up the boy Whiteside.
White.
But I think
You said they got rid of them.
that because they got rid of him, that's going to be a problem. And then he disagreed, and then
They went out in the first round last year. That wasn't a problem.
But
with Whiteside.
But we're not gonna
Like-
get back into it.
No, we
but
not, 'cause we
that
can't.
was just the end off.
Cause y'all ain't, if y'all
question.
had nothing to add to that, so y'all only
It's
add
nothing else
addition
to
to
add
that.
on. It's
Okay.
nothing else to add on.
Nothing
We
else to
finished
add
it.
on.
We went through the conversation.
All right, right now, who you taking right now? Steph or Dame? Right now, who you taking? If you had to draft, you had to start a team today, and the two niggas that went up on the board, Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, who you taking?
Right now.
Yeah, right now. If the draft went up today, if we did a fantasy, if we was NBA general managers in this room, and there was two niggas on the board, who the fuck we
I
taking?
think it's gonna be a muscle of niggas saying one nigga.
I do too. I'm going Damian
and then
Lillard
you gotta tell them why.
easily because for one, Dame could carry niggas to finals and shit like that. Like, we about to see what Stephen Curry gonna do this year without Klay Thompson, without Kevin Durant, and all these other guys. We gonna see. Because Stephen Curry has been to several finals. How many finals MVPs that man got? All the greats, when they get to the finals, they win MVPs. Tell me how many Steph Curry got. Anybody? Oh, all right, it's quiet in this motherfucker. And they got 0. He got none.
All right, let's look it up.
Hold up.
There was also
We ain't gotta
quiet
look that
when I
up,
asked
nigga.
him who was the Sixer
What we
fan,
looking up?
and all of them was shut the fuck up on that too.
Look up
Okay,
how many
brother, go ahead.
MVPs he got in the finals.
We looked up everything else. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We don't have to, bro.
We looked up everything.
What?
we talked
No,
about.
hold up. What are you asking to look? What are we looking up? Is what I'm asking
The
you.
MVP titles. You just said it.
Finals MVP. He has none, bro.
He look better.
Bro, we don't have to look up Finals MVPs. He has none. Is what I'm telling you. If you want look up other stuff, I'm saying.
Dame has never been to a Finals MVP.
No, he just said let's look up Steph Finals MVPs. He has none. I gotta look that up.
But
Like you said, Dame never
you
been to
have
it.
to actually
course.
you have to actually look at what's really happening, right?
Look at the Steph team.
Like, do you
Steph great.
like this? It is another argument to
It's
it
a great debate.
because.
Listen,
You can't go wrong with either one.
But I ain't gonna let you
I'm
know
gonna go
who I
here.
choose. But there is.
Listen,
an
I'm gonna go
argument.
here. I like
There
Dame
is
more
an
than Steph.
argument.
But the stats speaks for themselves.
What stats?
Steph.
What stats?
Read it.
You tell me.
Read it.
Bro, I don't gotta read. I'm
It's
asking
right
you.
here in
I'm
front
asking
of
you
you.
your opinion, bro.
Let me see
How you
that.
gonna tell me
I'll-
some?
I'll read it.
What
I'll
stats?
read it.
God, what are you talking about? I
What
just showed it
stats?
to you.
Bro, I
I'll
don't.
read it.
You
I'll read it.
nigga, it's your opinion, so I'm asking you your opinion. Why?
All right, we ain't
It's
gonna-
right
we
there
ain't
in
gonna-
front
we
of
ain't
you.
gonna talk about the championship.
It's
We
right
ain't
there in
gonna-
front
we
of
ain't
you.
gonna do none of that.
You in your bag, Slime.
What's that? NBA seasons.
If I got some shit, I'm gonna tell you
talking
why.
about
I ain't
seasons.
gonna read
Playoffs,
it. Here, read it.
That's
No,
the
nigga,
facts
I'm gonna
right
tell
there.
you,
I
nigga.
mean,
No, it's not off of
them
them.
actual
Come on,
stats.
nigga,
Them
ain't-
actual.
no, okay, you tell
that
me
one-
why.
that one
You
ain't
tell me
really-
your points.
But this one ain't really.
can't tell me
gonna
your
tell
points. You
nothing,
ain't saying
'cause
nothing.
We
That's
already
the
know
facts
that.
right there.
What's the
That
facts?
one really not going.
So what stood out to you?
Read it.
No, fuck that. No, fuck that. What stood out to you?
No. Read
What
it,
stood
Slime.
out to you?
Slime, read it, Slime. Read it.
I'm gonna swing the mic this way. This
Nah,
nigga, this
alright.
nigga don't want to have an opinion.
No. Me.
What we
I
talking about?
I actually.
Let's talk basketball, bro.
I don't actually have to. I don't have
I don't
to.
either.
I don't have to
Let's talk
read
ball,
any
brother.
stats.
What we talking
Like
about?
I just know for and I'm gonna stop it on two levels. It's gonna be two separate levels because I look at both of these players as separate level type of guys, right? I'm gonna start on the Dame side. I'm gonna start on his side and give every reason why niggas should think he the best in the league at point guard. I think Dame has actually worked his way up from the bottom to the top, right? He worked extra hard.
Dame won Rookie of the Year. In case y'all forgot that too.
Every
On a bad Portland team, Dame was Rookie of the Year. My fault, bro.
every team that Dame has been on, Dame was the best player on every team. Dame has never had a second guy like I say until this last bubble season. Is where that guy, the second guy, McCullough, CJ stepped up in his bubble playoffs, right? The year before, CJ got better, but Dame was the ultimate number one, A1
Dame the nigga they
player.
got a double
Like,
team and track.
Yeah, Dame.
Sorry to cut you off. The series before that, like the last season when they went up against the Warriors in the playoffs, they trapped Damian Lillard every time. Soon as he crossed half court, the Warriors trapped him with Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. So it was okay. CJ McCollum beat us.
No,
And CJ
real
was
talk,
doing shit.
real talk. Now, what he just said, and this is where I'm saying I'm qualifying. I'm telling you, Dame throughout his career had to deal with that as a rookie on two,
Even against the Lakers.
and Dame has showed that he is the guy.
He keep getting better.
He has
Against
shown
the
it.
Lakers, he just did
Dame
the
is
same
a
thing.
7-year
And he
player.
was getting buckets against the Lakers,
And-
by
and-
the way. While he getting trapped.
Now, remind you, I'm just giving you the Dame side. On Dame's level, what happened was they trapped him a lot, and what happened was I seen it in this bubble that they made Dame realize let CJ fuck it up, and so Dame actually made CJ better because he gave him the ball. He gave him the ball. CJ was bringing up that ball a lot. Like you recognize that,
so
right?
Dame could play off
Like,
the ball.
at least on that level,
'Cause they
he
not gonna
let
trap CJ.
CJ bring the ball up,
For sure.
and CJ got better because CJ was actually scoring off of the bring up. Like CJ would bring the shit up, and the team would think
one-on-one.
The team would think he giving the ball away, but no, CJ laid the shit up.
'Cause he got
They like
one-on-one
goddamn
coverage with
CJ.
his bums.
CJ he wasn't scoring 30 points, but CJ was at least scoring 20, 22. I don't know what his stats is, CJ McCullough in this last year, but CJ had his best offensive season this year because of Dame. Yeah. Now, let's get to the Steph. I feel like Steph, this guy, I love him, and I loved him, and I love to hate LeBron because of Steph. But, because Steph was important to knocking Brian off. He was important. He couldn't do it every year, but he did it. The 3 out of 4? What the fuck?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. He knocked his ass off 3 out of 4. That one year was some bullshit, but that was because the team wasn't. They fucked us up, man.
Bron and them got hurt that first year. Kyrie and Love. Bron and them would have won that first year.
Damn, that was 3 out of 4 for real.
3 out of 4.
They played 4 times.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Because remember,
but that's why you gotta give. But that's why you gotta give Steph. You gotta give Steph because listen, KD not coming there without Steph.
He not.
So you do have to give. This is why it is so close because Steph Curry changed the fucking NBA. These niggas is shooting threes. Everybody.
Bro, I feel like
everybody shoot threes.
Dame got the leeway to shoot it how he do because of Steph.
Yes.
On some real shit.
Yes. He came into the league. Who was the boss on his team? The nigga that played for San Antonio, who trashed today.
San Antonio, the boss.
The nigga that played for Portland.
Oh, the Warriors. Oh, LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's a bum now.
You just said that here. That was when LaMarcus Aldridge was supposed to be like on the upcoming to be the best center in the league and shit. He was good at that time, but
I'm just saying Steph is a great player, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, I feel like if you take away Klay Thompson and you take away Draymond Green,
he's not gonna be the same.
And you take away Steve Kerr, I don't believe that he's going to be the same player. I don't believe that Steph is Dame if you switch the two. If you put Steph on Portland, I don't believe that Steph is doing what Dame does.
He not.
That's it.
Take it away. He not. I don't see it either. And cause I watch over the years of how people make progressions and shit like that, and when it comes to because regular season is one thing, players can play more freely, but playoffs it becomes a game of matchups, and you know how teams going to defend you. And following the Lakers this year, they played Portland in the first round, and I watched how Damian Lillard made progressions, from watching him against the Warriors in the previous year. You know what I'm saying? Where Dame don't have these top teams and shit like that. Dame don't have these players or whatever to help him. So he get double teamed every year in the playoffs. But I really watched Dame this year in the playoffs. And I watched his progressions. He just looked really calm. He wasn't forcing nothing. And he was still getting his looks. That game 1 against the Lakers, he destroyed the Lakers. And they was trying to double him and all that. He still was getting his. Even throughout the series before he got hurt, Dame was getting his. Regardless if they was losing or not, Dame was getting his. I just seen progressions in his game. He was learning. But I'm not this is a close one. Again, we only do these comparisons because these players are close. They have some similar games, and we only doing it with great players. The one comparison we gonna give y'all that ain't great players. It's Kevin Ollie and Eric Snow. I can't wait to do that.
He took it to Kevin Ollie and Eric Snow.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Eric Snow will run circles around Kevin Ollie.
What about Jason Lawson?
Nigga.
Yo, hold on, we gotta do Jason Lawson, Master P.
My team Cleaves will run circles around Kevin Ollie.
Hey, bro, we gotta do Master P or Jason Lawson.
Dog, Master P will dunk on Jason Lawson, dog.
Yo, I don't know, bro. That's closer than you think, man.
No, dog.
All right, look, can I ask y'all this before we go?
No, dog.
Oh, who was we just on though? Who was we just on before we close it out? Who was we just on?
Y'all was on Steph and Dame.
So who we close? All right, we ain't closed that out. Let's close that out real quick though.
All right.
For me, I'm most definitely going Dame, but my qualifier for Steph is Steph. You put a team around him, and Steph is that guy, but he need a team around him to be that guy.
We gonna see what he do this year though. We gonna see what he do. Steph, we gonna see what Steph
this year.
Yeah, we without Clay and without these great and Kevin Durant. That's what.
But we've never seen Steph without a team.
Dame without a great
We've never seen Steph without a team. So
and he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't doing shit. So that's what I'm saying. With this year,
Dame
without
Steph
nobody.
developed.
Right. So we're gonna see.
And he had a team.
This year, it's gonna be a better debate after this season. I feel like we're gonna see what Steph do. On another note, Clay or CJ.
nigga, CJ. Listen, I'm gonna keep saying CJ, and I want y'all to keep talking because every time y'all talk, y'all all say the same thing. You all say the same thing. But listen, here's why you say. Here's your qualifier.
No, I was always CJ.
And why not Clay? Why not Clay? Everybody tell me at one time, why not Clay Thompson?
No, I want to tell you at once. I'm gonna tell you.
Why not? Why not Clay? Why not though? No, listen. No, that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. I said, why not Clay?
Why not Clay?
Why not?
Over CJ?
Why not?
No, I'm taking Clay.
And y'all, I guess y'all don't understand my question.
Why not Clay? Why not Clay? It shouldn't be not Clay. It should be Clay, in my opinion. Like, it shouldn't be not Clay. It should be Clay, in my opinion. Like, it's not a why not Clay. No, why Clay? I'm going to tell you why. I can't tell you why not because I'm running with Clay. I can tell you why Clay. When CJ gets the floor, right? When Dame is getting, because you just said this out your own mouth too, by the way. Dame is getting double teamed every year in the playoffs. Every year, year after year. And CJ McCollum is always left with the floor. And he doesn't come through. They lose. Yo, listen, every year, everybody know this. For every single season, I always pick CJ over Clay. Until today. Until now. But every other season, I always say, yo, I like CJ over Clay. Until this season,
wow,
I could, because the game is out. Clay can shoot just like CJ, but not like, CJ can shoot just like Clay. He can shoot it, but not on Clay level. Clay is a better defender. Clay is more consistent. Clay's game is consistent at all times. CJ not always consistent. And look, and my last point. My last point. CJ McCollum always has the basketball in his hands where it's CJ McCollum, you take over the game. Hey, I'm Damian Lillard in this playoff time. I'm double teamed every game. Dame double team. Dame gets double every playoff game by every single team.
It ain't CJ
Dame
take
is
over
up.
the game. Though.
No, it's CJ. You got one-on-one, so go get your buckets. Because I'm Damian Lillard. I can't get one-on-ones because every team going to trap me at half court. So pass that shit to CJ. You wide the fuck, bro. You got one-on-one matchups. Go get it now. He's never going to get it. And they lose. You got the floor.
Now, with that being said, and you giving CJ some big ups, this is why I would choose CJ over Clay, because you're saying that you just admitted and you said that the Portland Trailblazers will put the ball in CJ's hand. Am I correct? You said that, right? So if that happens, that would mean that they trust that CJ is going to go out and either get a bucket or get somebody else the ball, right? The Golden State Warriors don't do that. The Golden State Warriors do not put the ball in Klay Thompson's hand. They do not put the ball in Klay Thompson's hand. Draymond Green will be the guy that the Golden State Warriors put the ball in his hand when it's not in Steph's hand. Draymond Green will be the one that put the ball into Klay Thompson's hand and get him open on the side on some pick and roll shit. So my point is that Cole McCullough is the better player because That guy, all he is the better shooter. McCullough is the bigger guy on his team and worth more than Klay Thompson.
McCollum never scored 60 in a game.
Klay Thompson is dude number 3. He's scorer number 2. He's scorer number 2. But he's dude number 3 because Draymond pulls the ball up more than Steph most of the time. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I'll answer it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong what you said. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. You actually right about what you said. And I'm with you to an extent. Honestly, I'm with you. Like, I'm not, like, I like McCullough. And, yeah, his overall, I mean, if you're just thinking, but it's all about systems fitting, I guess. Because I feel like McCullough, C.J. McCollum and Klay shoes, I don't think it'll be as effective in that role. Now, I'll say, I think it'll be better putting CJ in Klay's role than it would be putting Klay in CJ's role.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you put Klay in CJ role, it's like Klay, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I feel like that's what I'm saying. That's why I took Dame over Steph. Because it's like, it's just a shooting thing. You know what I'm saying? But you put them in different systems around different players, their games become one-dimensional.
Steph ain't gonna work in that pool system.
So that's why I'm taking Dame. That's why I take Dame. Because it's like one they like one dimensional.
That's
I feel
why I go
like.
Dame.
I would say Klay is not one dimensional because he's a two-way player, right?
He a
But
defender.
offensively, Klay is one dimensional. Like he can't put the ball on the floor. He just
and we know that in the damn game.
He catch and shoot.
That nigga, you gotta actually try hard as shit to score with him.
He catch and shoot. Now I feel like
that.
you put CJ and Dame can play in any system, but you put CJ in the right system. And CJ gonna flourish like
you gotta shoot that shit real quick without nigga. Like you gotta be on point with your shot when you're dealing with Klay Thompson in the game.
That's what I'm saying. But if we just talking like, I just got talking about. I guess
real life. I know.
I'm dealing with because how the system's working shit. Right now, I'm gonna still go with because of the fact that the system that CJ McCollum is in, that don't even work for him. So maybe he need a new system.
No, but it worked.
In the regular season,
last year showed it
in the regular
bubble,
season,
but the bubble was the playoffs.
He was balling,
and C.J. McCullough, he balled out in that
but
bubble,
not in the fight, not against the Lakers.
I mean, because
not
that's the
playoffs.
Lakers, because that's a championship level team,
and that's what we talking playoffs.
But that team still is the top.
But we talking playoffs,
a top 10
because that's what we just did with Harden.
Portland is a top
we just
10
did that
team.
with Harden. And other niggas, when we just done a comparison, we brought up playoffs. And when we did that with Paul Pierce and Melo, we brought up playoffs and performance under the bright lights, right? We just did that with Paul Pierce and Melo. We took Melo out specifically because of the playoffs. We took whoever else we just took out. We went to Harden. We did it because of playoffs. Right. So we got to do the same thing with C.J. McCollum. Because we know Klay Thompson ain't known to choke in the playoffs. Klay Thompson be having better games than Draymond and Steph and all them niggas on his team in the playoffs. Klay Thompson come to play in the playoffs.
You're right, but
CJ don't.
But that's not true now. That's not true now because this bubble, CJ McCullough has shown
not
us
in the playoffs. They only
in
made
the bubble. In the bubble.
That wasn't the playoffs, bro.
They played in the bubble.
They played the
Lakers.
Lakers.
First round against the Lakers, CJ McCullough was kind of
a couple
taken out.
That's all I'm saying.
He was but
that's the playoffs again.
We talking about the Lakers who won the chip.
It don't matter.
It do matter when you playing against the champions, the best.
Klay Thompson played against Klay Thompson played against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals.
The best team is going
Cleveland won the championship and Klay still was balling.
Didn't play this year in the bubble.
I'm talking about because you talking about the best team knock you up. Okay, so Klay Thompson got knocked off.
In the bubble.
The 2 series Klay Thompson got knocked off in the playoffs.
This year,
he
bro.
balled.
But this year, I'm not trying
the
to
2 years.
In this year, this bubble situation
was easier for niggas.
But this is
T.J. Warren was averaging 30 in the bubble.
Whoever said that it's easy, they dickheads. It's not.
Scottie Pippen said it.
Because he a dickhead.
All the greats say it.
Because he's a dickhead that didn't play in this.
Skip Bayless said it. All the great. But Scottie Pippen.
But
players say it.
I'm not gonna say that it's an asterisk. I'm saying that LeBron and them won the shit outright. For sure. Because they was the best team.
But the only year CJ ball in the playoffs was in the bubble.
And he lost to the best team.
What about
in
last
the
year?
bubble.
What about last year?
But we ain't talking
What about the year before
what
that?
just happened last month.
He lost, and he wasn't doing great.
He lost to the best team in the bubble.
He wasn't great, just like he wasn't in
But
no
in
other
the
playoff.
bubble, before he lost to the best team in the bubble, he was busting bubble ass.
Just like he be busting ass in the regular season
He
every
bust
other
bubble
year.
ass.
Just like
he
he-
just didn't bust the best team's ass.
Just like he do every year in the regular season, he bust ass until the playoffs start. He do that every year. Just like James Harden bust ass in the regular season until the playoffs start.
if you lose-
That's what CJ McCollum
if you
do.
lose to LeBron, who the hell is saying you a bum?
Y'all brought up Melo shit. Melo was losing to Bron in the playoffs. Y'all just picked Pierce over him, and y'all point was when the light. Your point. I can rewind the tape. No, you didn't call him a bum. But your point was when the bright lights cut on, what did Melo do? That was your point. The point you trying to make for CJ is the opposite point you just made about Melo and Pierce. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't go against Melo on some shit about him being in a one perfect season because Melo.
Your
had a
point
great,
against Melo was
great
what he
season.
did in the bright lights. That
And
was
Melo
your point.
Had a great season.
But what did Melo do in the bright lights was
Melo
your point.
didn't have a bunch of bright lights. He really didn't.
Melo made the playoffs a lot of times.
He made the playoffs in Denver.
And in New York, bro, they had Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith,
They had
and we
talent.
could go on names
They
like
had talent.
Jamal
They
Crawford.
had
They had niggas.
They had talent.
And they was losing
But
to
again-
LeBron.
But again, it goes back to the team thing.
And actually, Melo is having better playoff series than C.J. McCollum was. That's facts, bro. Like, cause we saying what the niggas do in the bright lights. We was saying Pierce showed up and Melo didn't, right? In the bright lights. That's what motherfuckers was just saying.
But that's facts.
But
Pierce.
Melo, bro,
That's facts.
and it's facts that Melo has some great playoff series
I
too.
don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
we
about
can't
that.
speak on what we
I-
don't know.
No,
I'm
don't-
telling you what I know for a
don't
fact.
remember that. I'm telling you now, Melo in the playoffs, when the fuck he scored 30? Let's
What?
pull them shits up.
Are you
Let's
serious?
pull them shits up.
Wow, this
Pull
nigga
them up.
cannot be for real.
And then I'll be wrong if I see it. Melo,
nigga
Melo
be
did
crazy.
he drag? Who the fuck he
Wow,
dragged
this bull.
to some wins? And this playoffs, this bubble, yes.
What?
CJ McCullough carried a lot of
Like
those Portland
what?
games, a lot of Portland wins in this bubble.
Not really.
In the bubble, CJ McCullough did that. Not against the Lakers in the playoffs, no, because they got a better defense.
He said when Melo
But
had
in
30.
the bubble, CJ McCullough showed his ass. So that's why.
Bro, Melo got a lot of 30-point games in the playoffs, bro.
I mean, shit.
Through playoffs.
Pull
But
him
like
up,
Melo
pull
took his
him
team
up.
to the conference finals and shit like that, being the
Did
best
he
player
take
on his
his team,
Like,
or was it Marcus Camby and?
So it wasn't Melo, it was Camby.
Was it Kenyon Martin?
so we gonna say Kenyon Martin and Camby
Was
carried
it
them, and not Carmelo.
Was it the nigga that was it AI that got Melo to the playoffs that year? I don't know, dog. I just don't give Melo all that credit that everybody do. I'm just saying, it's just my opinion.
These niggas giving C.J. McCollum more credit than
CJ
Carmelo
McCollum
Anthony.
better player.
That's out of pocket.
I'm bullshitting. He ain't no better player than Melo.
I know. I got something for y'all too, man. Tomorrow Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, everybody. Now my man Plies got a word for y'all, so listen close.
Some of y'all might want to write this down, because I'm finna give you the calendar and the itinerary for these leftovers. You cooked the food on Wednesday night. Thursday, you ate the food. Friday, that's when it was its best. Saturday, you pushing it. Sunday, ain't no more leftovers, bitch. Monday, you tripping. Tuesday, your ass getting worms if you still eating them leftovers. Wednesday, hospital. Thursday, dead. That's the bottom line for these leftovers. Because some of y'all think you can just eat the leftovers how long you want to eat them. It don't work like that with the leftovers, man. It's an expiration date on them leftovers.
Y'all heard that? Truth is True podcast. Happy Thanksgiving. We out of here.
The truth, every time we step in the booth. The truth, every word living proof. The truth, deep down in Kevy Kev. The truth, y'all know how we do, man. The truth, the truth.